Hey Joe, it's Bobby Mitchell with Kraken Digital Marketing, and I'm going to spend a few minutes going through this video analysis with you on what we found related to your website, your competition, and the traffic that's out there looking for your service. So I'm going to jump right in and go quickly through this. It'll be about 10 minutes. Just want to show you one thing I did find. Let me open this up. So I saw that you were running an ad, Maritime Defense Strategy LLC. There's your ad, your phone number. So we need to look at that and make sure that that any ad spend that you have out there, that it's not getting compromised by bots or any malicious software that may be clicking on your ad and causing you to spend money out of your budget that you otherwise wouldn't want to. We have a software that can track all of that. So I wanted to look at your competition you gave me. So here we have MarSec training, and I just did a real cursory search, but it looks like they get about 77 visits per month. They have some advertising going on, display advertising. They got 3 ads. One person this past month has come to the ad. The next one we have is MarSec Corp. They had 1 visit this past month, and they're doing no advertising, have a few backlinks. You can see there, 1 person recently. Then we have Meridian USA. They get the bulk of it at 114 searches per month. They've got the most backlinks. You'll see here, 549 backlinks, and you can see they get a steady flow of traffic, over 100 visits per month. We have Sebald, who gets about 13 on average. They got about 300 backlinks, and you can see they get around 8, 12, 13 visits per month on average. And then we have yours. You had 1 visit. You got a few backlinks, and you can see you've really had no traffic coming to your website in the past 30 days. So that's trying to give you an idea of your competition and how they're getting their traffic, right? So you guys are all on about the same level when it comes to getting traffic. However, there is traffic out there. There are people that are looking for your service every month. So Maritime Security, almost 900 searches a month. Security audits, almost 900. Facility security plans, there's 90. FSO training, 140. An FSO, 480. And then Maritime Security Training, 50. So on average, just based off of these 6 keywords, there's over 2,500 searches a month on Google alone. And that's people looking for your service. So the opportunity is absolutely there. Looking at your competition, you definitely have room to take advantage of this and be the one to jump to the forefront and capture all of these people. Now let me show you what else we found. All right, so there you are again. I'm going to dig a little deeper into your website. This here is a look at the functionality of your website. This tells me how well you're positioned on Google and the other search engines, how strong, how relevant, and how much quality content you have on your website and pointing to your website. So the numbers here really don't mean a lot to you, but they do to me and to Google. Domain authority is a 2, page authority is a 12, and then the other citation flow and trust flow. So what we have to do is really speak to 2 different people. One being Google, if it were a person, and the other is your customer base, who you're trying to reach. And to reach them, we first have to convince Google that you're trustworthy, that you're have quality content, that you're relevant to the search that person is performing, and that you're going to be providing a service, and it's not spam, it's not trash, that it's something that Google is going to represent by pushing you to the top. So they're going to give you some authority to make it to the top, but to do that, we have to convince them through backlinking, through content, through relevancy, through authority, all these things we have to do to show Google that you're it. You're the guy that's got to be at the front because you're the best at what you do. And we do that by creating content, by making your relevancy score up here much, much higher, and basically convincing Google over time that you're the person to go to. So we see here you've got a couple backlinks which really aren't helping you very much, and I'll show you kind of what that looks like here in a second. So when Google looks at you, this is what they think you are. This pie chart is going to be made up of all the things that you want to get found for. But right now, the only thing that Google knows about you is that you are MDSIcompliance.com, you're a website, you do maritime defense strategy. That's all they know. They don't know that you're a security expert. They don't know that you do port security. They don't know that you do maritime training. They don't know any of these things about you because you haven't told them. And until you tell them, they cannot show you to the customer that's searching for those keywords. All right, so I looked up your website, and your best position is maritime defense, and you're at number 5. So you are on page 1, and some of this has to do with the content that's on your page, the relevancy, the niche you're in, the name of your website. There's things in there that are indicators that you are in that space. However, you're at number 5, and that's your best position. So Twig Card, Coast Guard spills, 33 CFR. Well, those aren't people necessarily looking for you. Those are things that are related to what you do, and you're just happen to be showing up for those type of searches. So here are some of the searches that are happening in the space that are related to what you do that you may want to get found for that you're unaware of. We've got, Homeland Security. There's 74,000 searches a month. Security jobs, 40,000. Maritime, I know you'd put that on your list. There's 27,000 searches a month. And then we go down to like private security company, security consultant. We get down to about 1,900 a month. So there's some things in there where you can piggyback on some of that. Now maybe you're not directly a private security company, but you would want to be found in that mix, I would guess, because that's a pretty good group to be associated with. And then we have some others. We have private security contractors, port security. Now that would be in your genre right there. It's 1,000 a month. Marine security forces, you might fall into that, 1,000 a month. Maritime security, 880. Maritime security guards, 880. So there's some here that definitely you can get found for to get you that traffic you're looking for. So I just want to show a little bit of the competition. So you gave me some people that you say were your competition, and they may be directly related to you because they're in the industry. However, online, they may not be your direct competition. And I put you at the bottom down here, and what we do is we put your website in, and this algorithm goes out and basically goes through all other related websites that are getting found for these key terms. So the key term here is maritime. And, you've got Wikipedia. Well, you're not going to compete against them. You've got Webster Dictionary. We're not going to compete against that. But we've got some other maritime executive. Let's see, LA Maritime Museum. There's other things up here that are kind of taking those spaces. So what we have to do is convince Google that we need to show up with these guys. And then for maritime security, that was another term that I looked at. We've got, S-Guardian, Silent Professionals, let's see, Heart International, MarineInsight.com, Crew2. So here's some more online of where you're at with these companies. So what we're seeing here, there's things that you definitely need to do because your website has not been optimized properly with SEO to tell Google who you are. There's thousands of people that are actually looking for your service. However, you're not showing up in those spaces. And then we want to just strengthen you as a key player in this industry and show that you have relevancy, you have authority, you are the one that needs to be chosen for this. So we do that with the SEO. We do that by building some of the things I showed you here. and of course branding. And we do that by giving you some branding and some relevancy in the space. And this is the SEO that we do. We can do a little social media, we can do some branding, but the goal is to get you in front of the right people. So I hope that helps, and I look forward to speaking to you again about this. Have a great day.